Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Rant Café 37 here at AnimeUproar. I'm Animac, your host, and today we have another bunch of cool peeps with us. We got Anime Recon back again. He loves being a guest, and we like having him on. He always gets triggered, and it makes for good drama.
Fuck you, man. Always you do this at the start.
Case in point.
Off to a great start.
We got our boy Lotus joining us once again from the Nerd Corner. What's up, my man?
What's good, ladies and gentlemen? How y'all doing out there?
Glad to have you again, Lotus, with your black screen. And then we have our boy Soul Maka. What's up, Soul?
Hey, everybody. It's me again. You know me. I'm your boy. I'm here.
Yeah, Lotus, for some reason your picture doesn't actually show up when you talk. It's just completely black screen.
Oh, well, that's peculiar. Let me see if I can do anything about that.
Yeah, whereas Recon, I have my face shown, obviously, but when we get Recon and Soul, then their avatars show. So I don't know why that is. But anyhow, while we have people coming in, welcome everyone in the chat to another episode of Rant Cafe. In this one, we're going to be discussing the biggest what the fuck moments in anime, and there are quite a few, I think, quite a few out there. Before we do get started, though, I just want to thank everyone for almost 46,000 subscribers. Insane. I'm going to start doing that drama alert thing nowadays. AnimeUproar Nation now, 46,000 subscribers strong. But yeah, seriously, guys, thank you so much. It means a lot to us. Actually, I asked last week if that Rant Cafe can get more likes than the previous Rant Cafe, and it got exactly the same amount of likes, 149 likes for both. So that was interesting. Let's see if we can beat that this week. Let me know, guys, if you like these Rant Cafes. Drop a like. Make sure that you let me know that you do like these Rant Cafes, because we're going to keep them going 37 weeks in a row now. Always such a blast. Having fun with great, awesome people. Excellent stuff. Guys,
it's so consistent too, because I've tried doing content that's on a weekly basis, and I'm not up to snuff for that. So I gotta give the channel props on that much.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, it is hard to be consistent, but with Rant Cafe, I feel like it's fun. It's not work. It's fun, right? You just hang out,
right,
and stuff like that. So that helps. Obviously, sometimes you're like, oh man, I'd rather do something else or something. But you're like, no, man. Actually, every time I actually start Rant Cafe, I'm like, man, this is fun. I love doing this. So yeah, we hope to keep it going as long as possible. Of course, if the people like it. Who wants to start with their favorite what the fuck moment in anime?
I can start us off with one.
Okay, that's cool. Let's do it.
All right, so I don't know how many of you out there have ever seen Golden Boy, right? But it's a 6-episode series, and there's one episode, and it's been quite some time since I've seen it, so I can't remember the names of any of the characters. But there's this one female character who shows up eventually, right? And our main character, he's a bit perverse, It's a little bit of a hentai, you feel me? And he comes upon this girl, sees her on a motorcycle, and she's just dry humping the fuck out of her motorcycle, just kind of getting off to it while it's just vibrating in park, and she's just going to town, and it's just oh, this is a thing, this is happening, and he's just sitting there watching oh, well, this is interesting. And all I can think in my head the whole time watching is yo, what the fuck is going on?
Man, I haven't seen that anime, but that is funny. That is funny.
Well, Golden Boy, it's only 6 episodes, but much like Fooly Cooly, it's full of gems, and it's got a few moments that kind of make you touch your head to the side and scratch your head yo, what the fuck's going on here?
Man, I actually had 2 ideas now pop into my head for what the fuck moments. Not that you were talking. One is with the whole humping thing. Obviously, the Table-kun scene in Code Geass.
Bro.
Just such good what the fuck right there.
That one kind of came out of nowhere. It's there was obviously an unhealthy obsession, but that shit came out of left field.
Yeah, and it's poor Nunnally, poor blind Nunnally in a wheelchair comes in, it's what's going on?
I haven't even watched it, so I don't know why.
Yeah, Recon, you don't watch good anime, we know.
No, I do watch good anime. I watch seasonal anime. Yeah.
Anime
Some
Mouth
anime
says-
are good.
Anime Mouth says finding out Animac lives in Canada was a what the fuck moment. Man, Canada has people like it's not that shocking. It's not that shocking. Lotus, are you in Canada too?
Nah, I live in the States.
Oh, okay.
Although
I know we have
Canada
a lot
seems
of
like a
people
great
who
place.
are in Canada that come to Rant Café.
I guess I could say I'm a German boy now. Guten Tag.
That was a pretty good Guten Tag. I like it. The other what the fuck moment, Lotus, you might know about this because it's from Fooly Cooly.
Oh, well, then you already know. I know, but go on.
When is it Mamiji?
Mamimi?
Yeah, Mamimi. Okay, for some reason I forget. She is sitting on the like a grass, like by the bridge, with our boy. What was his name again?
Naota?
Naota. Yes, I wanted to say Koda, but that's from Elfen Lied. Naota. And Haruko comes by on the bike, and she tells Mamimi to come with her, and Mamimi just gets up quickly, and Naota pulls her by accident because she's getting up so quickly and pulls off her panties.
Yeah, what's funny about that is that it happens so quick and so smooth. It's like it's something that you might miss the first time ever
Yes,
seeing
I
it.
know. I was like watching. I'm like, what? And I went back to pause. I'm like, yes, he pulled off her panties.
Yeah, her pulled off
He
her
just
panties.
ran without even noticing it. The panties are on the ground. They're acting like it didn't even happen. I was like, what the fuck?
Wait, were you guys talking about Elfen Lied?
Oh,
No.
I was talking about Elfen Lied at the moment.
Sorry, Elfen Lied. That's probably one of the biggest what the fuck moments is when Lucy had the dog and those cruel kids fucking killed the dog and blood splattering everywhere.
That's just what the fuck the anime, if I'm being honest, because that's all I could think the entire time I was watching that
Yeah.
shit. Just like straight from episode 1, I'm like, yo, what is?
Yeah, no, yeah.
What
I
is
mean, rather
going
than
on?
the dog, I would have said the moment when the sister got ripped into on the train or whatever.
Oh yeah, that too. That
You know,
was-
when she's really like jealous in it, and then she just tears his sister into it. And yeah, that more so. I would have been like, what the fuck? Than the
and she
dog.
killed his father too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
And first of all, can we give some props to Recon for actually watching Elfen Lied because I'm positively surprised.
No, I've watched it. I watched it months ago though. It's not. I've not watched it recently. I've watched it months ago.
No, I know, but still, I just want to give you props.
Yeah, I
And
know.
yeah, definitely. I think you said that well, Lotus. What the fuck, the anime? However, the reason I love that anime is that it's even though Lucy does such horrible stuff when she's younger, especially because of this difficult situation she's in, you still get to sympathize with her by the end because you know what she's been through, and it's like she's done horrible, unforgivable things, and yet you still sympathize with her as a character, which is, I think, speaks to the greatness of the writers, like the quality of the writing there.
Yeah, I definitely feel you on that.
How about this? One of the newest anime. You guys know what I'm talking about, probably. The one
Scout no
that
Naka.
includes-
That one.
Well,
That
Well,
what the fuck moment.
yeah, you're actually right about that. That is pretty what the fuck moment. But another one is with the finger sucking, and that goes to Clockwork Planet for the first episode.
Oh
that,
yes,
that was a
that
what the
was
fuck
such a
moment.
what the fuck moment.
Ryuzu sucking Naoto's fingers. I was like, from the start, it happened in episode 1. What the fuck?
Yeah,
Looks like I got a new series I got to check out.
yo, man, no.
It's called Clockwork. Check
Oh.
it out. Check it out. It's called Clockwork Planet.
And speaking of that, what the fuck moment that after that I was like, I'm not watching that anymore. Handshakers and the freaking
Oh,
sadomasochistic girl.
nah, Handshakers doesn't
That was
exist.
what the
Go-
fuck. That was like, oh, dude.
Handshakers never happened. Go Hands didn't they didn't do that. I
Oh.
refuse that shit hurts. Oh,
I think
oh,
Ahu
flashbacks.
Girl. I think
I mean,
Ahu
I've got two that come to mind. The end of Evangelion, which is literally, you know, it's the meme. You know, everyone dies. The end, literally.
Also, what the fuck?
You know what I
mean?
And then there's the ending. Well, I mean, it's a good what the fuck moment, but the ending of Zankyo no Terror or Terror in Resonance,
I
where
love
they're
the
there and
Terror
they're
Resonance.
confronted with the police officers there, and then the helicopter turns up.
Yeah,
That moment right there, that was
Done
like
right.
wow.
That one's more like
It was.
oh,
it was.
fuck.
Yeah, like it was a good what the fuck moment, innit? You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
you just like, oh shit. Yeah, I mean, but it was a good one. Yeah, I mean, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, and by the way, we have Nux Talk, who has just joined us with a new avatar. What's up, Nux?
Nothing much. How are you? Don't know how long I'll be able to be here, but every moment counts.
Absolutely.
My number one rival. Welcome.
Yes,
Now, this is a really not reciprocated rivalry.
the Recon versus Nux arc is still going on in Rant Café. I love it. Nux, tell us. What are some of your favorite what the fuck moments in anime? And you've done a lot of sarcastic trailers, sarcastic facts, so you know a lot of what the fuck moments.
I think that many moments that are perceived as normal by most of us at this point are WTF moments. I don't know if you've already mentioned it, because it's the first thing that would come to my mind is that everyone orgasms over everything. Whether it's food, or
Food
it's
wars.
change, or it's anything, just bam.
Yeah, Kakegurui and
I
Gambling.
thought you talking about like the actual like the fan base and stuff, because I've seen a lot of fan base orgasm over faces that Madara pulls and stuff in Naruto, and it was rather shocking. But yeah,
He's got a point. You do have some pretty let's just say more passionate fans who seem to let one go every time they get some new news or announcements.
That red face. Oh, it's like, yeah, all right, calm down. It's just an expression.
Man, yeah, there's so like Kakegurui is such a great example of just like orgasm faces for gambling. Like, why?
How about school days? I mean,
The scariest thing is, for example, Shokugeki no Soma. I love that show, and literally half of it's food porn.
Pretty much
I don't see the issue.
everyone knows that.
What's wrong with
I'm not complaining. It's just, I don't know. If I'd eat a hot dog, it wouldn't happen to me.
I wish that happened every time.
It would happen to me.
I wish I had food that good that made me bust
depends.
my nut every time I took a bite.
I mean,
If I went to a restaurant or a fast food place, and the person that's leaving the drive-through before me, he takes a bite and everywhere.
I mean, it could possibly happen to many
I don't
people
know
if you
if I
go.
Dog, let me roll up to the nearest McDonald's, cop a 20-piece, and that first nugget makes me let a load go. I'm going back to that McDonald's every time, nigga. Every time.
Yo, man, don't stand between a man and his food. Some people really appreciate their food, man. I get it.
People would say like oichi, like delicious. Like people do say that. That is how people get their foodgasms ready.
Another thing, once we're with the cute little sister thing, incest.
Yes.
What's up with that?
So many what the fuck moments. Sword Art Online, the second arc, was so much what the fuck. People in the chat brought up a bunch of stuff.
Shit.
Kiss Sis. Nick Victory Fire brought up Kiss Sis.
Recon.
About that, but that fucking Sword Art Online shit really threw me off, man.
Yeah, no, I know. Because like we see the first arc and we're like, okay, I get it. And then the second arc, it's like,
oh, fuck you, man.
Why?
Fuck you, anyway.
Well, now, here's the thing.
Trashing about SAO.
Why is she his cousin, Recon? Why?
I'm not even one of those.
Because she is his cousin.
That's not even the biggest what the fuck to me. Because
anyone that calls someone else Oni-chan makes it awkward. Oni-chan. It's weird. The end.
But nah, the whole Gun Gale Online shit. That's cool and all, and it's when you get to the latter half with the little girl that he meets and then meets in real life. That shit's the what the fuck moment. I forget what she had. She had some sort of disease.
Was it the one who was sick? Yeah, the sick one.
The one in the hospital.
And she wanted to jewel or whatever, innit? That one, innit?
That was what the fuck, because I wasn't like it shit got so heavy all of a sudden. It's like, okay, I was already hip to the, if you die in the game, you die in real life, but this was like, wait, this is hitting too close to home. This is real. Like this happens in real life.
No, yeah,
but that's not necessarily a bad thing.
No, I think that was completely what the fuck, that arc, because if you look at it, they started going into a completely different game based on Norse mythology.
Yeah, I don't even remember the game it
first few
was.
episodes-
That wasn't that arc. That was the Excalibur arc, the 3-episode arc before. What?
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. The 3-episode arc sets up the whole Norse mythology thing, and I'm thinking like, oh, this looks like a cool game, cool. And then all of a sudden they just go left field. Asuna is the main character, and they go into this. It's like they aborted that arc because it was too much budget or something, like last minute.
No,
Like,
because it was terrible. That's why they aborted it. It was a disaster.
No, that looked cool. They had like Thor and shit. What are you talking about?
Klein falls in love with the girl. Turns out the girl is a massive ogre creature from the online world. That's a shock. Poor Klein, forever alone. But
I mean,
yeah, I don't know. The whole arc was just, let's get Kirito more overpowered than he already is.
yeah, it's better if he gets even more overpowered because he's
All
best
of the
boy, my
hacks.
boy. He's best boy.
He's only boy.
Okay, can we please move on from Sword Art Online?
Okay.
What about the toothbrush scene in Nisei Monogatari?
Oh yeah.
That falls
The
into what I was
toothbrush
saying
scene.
before about the orgasms everywhere.
Yeah.
That's, again, the
Exactly.
same idea.
All right.
Yeah.
I haven't seen
But
Nisei
it's
Monogatari.
both.
Somebody's
It's
got to
both.
explain the toothbrush.
Basically, I don't know what it is.
I've
It's
seen
some
it.
type of torture that the older brother then decides to inflict on his little sister, and
Oh,
Oh.
that's right. That's right.
She won't-
This hits both categories. The
Can't-
incest
she can't-
one too.
Well,
she
I
can't
see
make
where this
noise.
is going.
like she can't she can't make a noise, yeah, right? And she has to allow him to brush her teeth. So she's all laid there on his bed, and then he's brushing her teeth, and the way her body's convulsing, and then the sweating and stuff, and
And the sighing and moaning. And if you look it up on YouTube, it probably has like 3 million views by now.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I mean, I saw a clip in YouTube. Just type in Nisa Monogatari toothbrush scene. It'll just come out and just watch the girl get so, like.
I'm not
so
saying I'm
hyped
gonna look it up,
because he's just brushing.
but
his
I'm not
he's
saying I
just brushing her
won't.
teeth.
I don't know, man. Hearing that, it does not at all give me the urge to watch it. It just means like it makes me say, "What the fuck?" So it is perfect.
I don't want to
Perfect.
see it, but now I have to.
You're one of those guys. It's like, oh man, I don't want to see it, but now I gotta see it.
Yeah,
way-
it's like if somebody points something out to me and I haven't seen it, it's like, dog, it's so weird, it's so strange. What the fuck? I'm like, I know I'm not gonna like it, but now I've got to see it because I feel left out.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
I would
know
say
what you mean, but I'm not that guy. I'm like, no, fuck it, I don't want to see it. Speaking of fuck it, I don't want to see it. Joshua Bowman brought up Tokyo Ghoul earlier, and that is another. That's not what the fuck the anime. That is what the actual fuck the anime. I got through like the first 7-8 episodes, and I was saying what the fuck so much, and I was like, I can't even watch this anymore, man. Like cannibalism, like weird like sexual pleasure derived from cannibalism,
Tentacles.
sadomasochism. Just
See,
ugh.
no,
Oh.
I'm not a very squeamish guy usually. I'm pretty tough. I can handle my own. It's all the cannibalism, all the blood and gore and shit. It was whatever. I'm like, it's anime, no biggie. But the final like torture scene at the end of episode 1, that shit had me like, what the fuck? Oh, that's y'all niggas gotta chill. Yeah, that
that
shit was really
gourmet
gruesome.
guy, bro. Oh my god.
When he put the fucking what was like a centipede or some shit in Kaneki's ear, I was like, all right, that's where I draw the line. Y'all gotta stop.
No, I feel you 100%. I couldn't get through that. That was fucked. Speaking of though Evangelion, which Soul you brought up earlier, another scene, of course, from Evangelion, which plenty of scenes there, but the Asuka in hospital scene.
Oh my god, that made me turn it off. I seen that and I was like, no, turn it off. Forget this. What the fuck is this? Where Shinji starts throttling her, where she's like in a coma or whatever.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck?
And then people try to convince me Shinji is a powerful protagonist.
No, but I mean that's like the very first episode of one of the like movies or something. Like because there was the main series, then there's like there was End of Evangelion, and then there was that other one. That was like right at the beginning, and yeah, that was just It was crazy. It's crazy.
I'd say School Days is also what the fuck anime. I mean, at the end when the main character got killed.
Makoto,
chopped.
yeah. Whatever.
Yeah, he got his entire body chopped and then chopped completely, put into a bag, and in the end we see the girl just hugging his head. And that was what the
All right, but that happens like 7 or 8 times in Elfen Lied.
Yeah, I know. School Days is another similar anime where he got his body cut put into a bag and shit like that.
Yeah.
Well, Recon, this isn't counted as a spoiler either, because no one should really go watch it, right?
I'm pretty sure so many people have watched School Days already.
Yeah, a lot of people have. Yeah.
Yeah,
I have to give a shout out to, is it Gabriel Juarez, who mentions the anime Shigarui. I don't know if you guys have seen that. Shigarui is
in the background.
Yeah, she's trying to sing. Please ignore her.
So cute.
Here you go, darling. Take the dummy. Shigarui is this awesome samurai anime, and there is some very crazy scenes, a lot of disturbing scenes in there. But let's see. The one in particular I'm thinking of would be the one where the girl's father, a bit of a crazy possessive guy, believing in purity and all that, then decides to attack his own daughter and force himself on her. That was, yeah.
Sounds like someone's getting forced on in the background.
Yeah, she wants to.
Sounds like the torture.
So whoever is wondering what's the sound in the background, that's Soul's daughter, and that's actually her singing, not being.
Yeah,
she's got a beautiful voice.
She's singing the Britannia anthem. That's what it is.
Yeah. Definitely. The voice needs a little deeper there, buddy.
Yeah.
Voice should be a little bit deeper, but yeah, a lot of messed up scenes. Going back to Sword Art Online, guys.
Can you not please?
Because Lord knows we have to. It needs
move on
to
to something
done.
else.
No.
I can't bother to listen to this.
What up, Amelia in the chat? We are not moving on because tentacle scene in Sword Art Online.
Oh my god! You just have to open
tentacle
that.
scenes in Sword Art.
Yeah.
Plural.
You mean the one
when she tries to?
One is
the one from
possible.
when Asuna tries to escape.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, where she tries to hack the console or whatever. Yeah.
To be honest, I had to officially suppress those memories that even happened, and now I've remembered that was a thing. So thanks.
Which one? The one with the lolly?
All of it. I forgot that shit even happened in Sword Art.
Oh yeah, like you can't do that whole blacking memories out to help yourself feel better. At Rant Café, we relive all the traumatic scenes, all of them.
I see. Well, my wounds are open. Carrying on.
Gantz has a few WTF scenes as well. Gantz, I don't know if you guys have seen that, or Gantz Zero. Have you seen that, the movie?
I've seen bits and pieces. Never.
Oh man, it is good. It is good.
So
Gantz
what
Zero.
about Hajime no Gal? That I don't know about you, but that's what the fuck for me, because the guy, the big fat guy who was in the group, one of Hashiba's friends, the big fat guy.
The guy asking about the little sisters?
Huh?
Yeah, this guy, he's just always into little girls, and in the latest episode he was watching a fucking video of a girl liking a dog. And I was like,
okay, that's your problem with Hajime no Gal?
Yes, that's the biggest problem.
That's
I can't stand the fucking guy.
You mean not like the first episode, the guy just kneeling there staring at her undergarments while he's pleading with her to become his girlfriend? That's not weird?
No, that's ecchi. I love it. I love ecchi, but for me...
I am with Recon on this, Nux. I actually think Hajime no Gal is funny.
I agree it's funny, but...
only one character is funny.
I don't understand what's the problem with Nux begging to Yami.
Okay, guys, we have to practice talking one at a time, guys.
Okay.
But, I think it's actually funny, Hajime no Gal. But I do agree with obviously it's unrealistic. But I think it's funny. And I thought it was a nice switch up where she actually says yes, she'll go out with him, because he was like, oh, it's never gonna happen. Everyone's like, it's never gonna happen, buddy. And then she's like, yes, I'll go out with you. I thought that was kind of funny and like an interesting little twist. But yeah, like I'm with Recon with those guys that are like into lollies as friends. I'm just like,
it's not his friends.
I just think the entire anime Hajime no Gal, not that I don't like it, because I like it just like I like Shokugeki. Okay, not like I like Shokugeki no Soma, but I like it as a guilty pleasure anime. But I do think that a lot of it was weird. I mean, for a lot of it, I was like, "Oh my god, what's happening?"
They just keep
I agree, it's a guilty pleasure anime, but I still like with that fat dude, the one who likes Lied, is like, bro, you need medical help, bro. Fuck you.
No, anime, it keeps on repeating over and over again. The first episode is like, okay, that's okay. Second episode, okay, this needs to cut down. Third episode, it's not funny anymore. Fourth episode, okay, what the fuck is going on? It just it keeps happening over and over again.
That stuff to me is too jarring. It's like, what the fuck is going on? Like, this isn't normal. Like, you can't enjoy the anime when you have some shit like that going on. Like, are we gonna pretend this is like normal now? So,
I know.
Can become a problem if that's gonna keep going on. Like, how can you enjoy the anime when that shit keeps being like, why isn't anyone fucking arresting this dude? Like,
well, speaking of this season, have you mentioned traps yet?
Netsuzo no Trap? No, we haven't.
No, but while we are mentioning,
I mean traps
Hajime
as
no
in
Gal,
like the skirt one.
I just want to mention that.
We mentioned Skirt no Naka.
Alejandro Saab is the main voice actor in Hajime no Gal. He voices Junichi in the English dub. So shout out to my homie Alejandro, aka Kagi Films.
Nice. I don't know who that is, but shout out to him.
Yeah, he's a rising voice actor at Funimation, and he's got a few roles. But he plays Junichi in Hajime. So
nice. Yeah, I don't know. I know a lot of the YouTubers, they know the voice actors, and some of the voice actors are YouTubers, which is really cool. I don't personally know them, but yeah, for sure, that's cool, man. That's cool to know. I can voice act, guys. If you need a guy with Eastern European accent.
All right. Well, I need a reporter. I need a reporter for my Boruto Abridged. Here, let's hear you say something.
What do you want me to say?
I don't know. So, Lord Hokage, what's your opinion on fidget spinners?
And you want me to say that in a Russian accent?
I want you to say it as best as you can.
Oh, by the way, he charges $500 per episode.
Nux, don't put me on the spot.
I'm his manager, and I take 10%.
So, Lord Hokage, what?
Lord Hokage, what's your opinion on fidget spinners?
Lord Hokage, what is your opinion on fidget spinners?
All right, I'll have to get back to you after the video. After the stream.
It's okay. You can let me down gently. It's cool.
No. It's good. It's good. We'll have to, confer privately.
All right. Cool. Sounds good, guys. Sorry for the little delay. We're doing some business, but I wanted to mention, other than the what the fuck, like terrible shit that we've mentioned, there's also Sharia Sharma mentioned the potato chip scene in Death Note, which is a what the fuck moment, but in like a cool way. Like, it's like, yo, what the fuck? That was cool. That was
that one's like a soft what the fuck, where you kind of like chuckle and smile to yourself. What the fuck?
Yeah, so what the fuck was that? I like it. What the fuck?
The over-intensification of the simple.
How about the one in Apocrypha? Master and servant together. Astolfo and his master just licking his body.
Yes, definitely weird.
Oh.
What?
What the fuck?
Not even weirder, because Astolfo's also a trap.
Yeah, Astolfo is a trap, yeah.
Lightning Darkness wants a shout out. What's up, man?
We don't
welcome to the show.
Record.
Yeah. I didn't think that the what the fuck moments would flow this easily when I came up with the topic, but there is just so much, everybody.
There's a lot of them.
So much. And in the chat, guys, feel free to keep suggesting good what the fuck moments.
I got another one for y'all. That's from Golden Boy. This one's a little more disgusting, and I try not to think about it because it kind of makes me want to gag a little bit when I do. But so there's another scene in Golden Boy, and as I said before, the MC he's pretty perverse, right? And he did something to anger a girl, and he's like on the ground or some shit, like he probably got knocked out at some point. And she goes to spit on him, and he opens his mouth and sticks out his tongue and catches it on his tongue. I like, yo, what the fuck is wrong with this dude?
Is it weird that I'm not that disgusted by that?
I mean,
I've seen worse.
It's not the worst thing in the world, because like obviously, like if you've kissed a girl before, or a guy, or whatever it is that you're into, it's like that exchange has happened. But it's I don't know, something about it, to me, like witnessing it happen that way was like, okay, that's fucking nasty.
Yeah, to be fair, I haven't seen the scene, so I'm just kind of like, whatever. I don't want to see it though.
And it doesn't help that it's like it's an older anime, so it's like there's only but so many ways to like show saliva, right? And it's just pure white, so it doesn't exactly look like saliva when it hits his tongue either. So that's also something to keep in mind.
Oh, from ReZero, I think that's.
Oh yes, yes. ReZero, I was gonna bring that up. By the way, Girl Bro, not a fan of fidget spinners. Not too fired up is in the chat as well. Nick Victory Fire says the sniper shot from High School of the Dead. I assume he means the boob
Matrix
shot.
boobs gotta
Yeah.
be.
Oh, the Matrix.
Shout out to my
yeah.
baby girl, Psycho Busujima, best girl of all time. Don't ask me on
It's
it.
Seiko,
Don't
not
want the award.
Psycho.
Yeah.
But,
It's
yeah.
Seiko.
Seiko.
Anyways,
Oh, Lotus.
Psycho.
Lotus, you're getting weebed, bro. You're getting weebed.
as I was
Listen.
saying, from
I don't know. I
ReZero,
like it his way better.
the biggest what the fuck moment for me in ReZero was Rem's body being twisted by Best Boy
I
Betelgeuse.
love that moment. Not
Betelgeuse
to argue with
just
you.
completely
Not that I want to
twisting
argue
Rem's
with you, of
body
course. I
completely.
love your opinions and everything, but
Ugh,
I love that moment.
I hated it.
Felix was the biggest in that one.
Fuck,
That was
fuck
another one of
Felix.
those scenes that was hard to watch because
Yeah,
at a certain point I'm like,
yeah, that
yo,
was-
just
Yeah.
stop. You're a little
another-
cinnamon roll. Just stay down.
For me, the biggest moment in ReZero that pissed the hell out of me was when he said, "I love Amelia."
That wasn't even a what the fuck moment.
That
Like,
wasn't a what the fuck, but it triggered me. It did trigger me.
It was more
It
than
wasn't a what the fuck
triggered.
moment
There
because
was this whole speech, the whole episode. I think it was episode 18. The whole episode 18 was a speech, and like this long speech from Rem finally brings Subaru back. He could have at least like said it gently, and he just like puts his arm on Rem and says, "Listen, screw you. I like Amelia."
It's like, you finished? You done? All right, cool. That's cool and all, but I like this.
Thank
girl
you
who
for
hasn't
saving
done
me for the
anything
darkness,
this
but,
entire series, so yeah.
No, but that made perfect sense to me because to me it makes perfect sense why he loves Amelia over Rem, and you guys know that is what I think. Amelia,
Okay.
best girl, and of
That's fucking
story.
Amelia.
But let's not get into this again. We've had special streams just arguing about this. But what the fuck moments in ReZero?
It's useless.
Yes, Recon, the whole Rem being tortured thing, complete what the fuck moment. Also the whole Puck
What?
turning into like Godzilla, and like the whole episode was such a what the fuck
Yeah,
moment.
that shit in the snow. It's like,
yeah.
alrighty, what's going on here?
Yeah, it switches like genres. Like it switches genres completely. It goes from fun fantasy, colorful anime to like a black and white horror
Yeah,
movie.
it went to
That's
this like
actually one of
thriller
the
type
reasons
shit.
why
It's like,
ReZero is one of my favorite anime at this point, probably. And I know it has a lot of hate, and I even made a sarcastic trailer on it against my better judgment, but it was so requested. But I really, really like that show.
I don't know why.
I love that show. It's a great show.
I mean, I think it was good, but I don't love it nearly as much as a lot of people seem to. And I think that if and when there's ever a season 2, they've got a lot of ground to cover in order for me to justify season 1. Because there's just a lot of shit that I had issues with or I got questions about. And if I don't get some answers, there's going to be hell to pay. I'm going to have some serious problems. But I think it was okay. I think it was pretty good.
How about Bakuwan? I don't know if you guys watched Bakuwan, the
So,
anime
hold on,
with
man, I'm not done
motorcycles.
with ReZero. What the fuck moments? I'm not done.
Ugh.
Felix,
Man, come on.
Felix licking Subaru's ear.
Yeah,
I
forgot about
Felix.
that
The
one.
whole Felix was one
Just let
big
that sink in.
moment.
That was like, no, okay, he's a trap. Like we're used to traps by now, but like the ear scene was like, what the fuck? Then Priscilla scene when he's like kissing her feet and shit.
Yeah.
When Subaru's like kissing
Yeah.
Priscilla's feet. That was also like, what the fuck?
Actually, that one
Nick
had a lot of
Victory
great moments
Fire.
now that I think about it.
Nick Victor Fire says Darkness from KonoSuba, and I agree, Darkness is hilarious in KonoSuba.
Hello,
It's like,
darkness.
it's what the
my old
fuck, but
friend.
it's like, yeah, what the fuck? What's up, girl?
Have you seen the second OVA from ReZero?
KonoSuba?
From KonoSuba, I'm sorry.
Not yet.
So
Yeah,
that has one hell of a darkness scene.
Oh, excellent. So I have to watch it soon. Darkness is best girl.
No comment.
no, you're all wrong.
Shut up, Recon. Asuna can't be best girl in KonoSuba.
No, fucking. I also say Aqua is come for Suba.
Aqua! You're the first Aqua fan I've met. The first
Well, it's
one.
Recon, man. It's Recon.
Wow.
Darkness is not. She's not the best girl. I would say Megumin is
I
best
Because
girl.
you're not man enough for Darkness.
Megumin's best
No,
girl.
man. Megumin is best girl for me, man. I love that. I love them explosions, them lolly explosions, and then watch her collapse on the ground. She's best girl.
Great stuff. Before you mentioned
was not at all recon
the
of what
potato
the
chip
fuck
scene.
When you say that you love all the explosions and then her passing out after, like that was not what the fuck at all.
No, I wasn't
but
saying
it's the
what the fuck.
best scenes of the show.
Yeah, I mean, Animac, you said Darkness best girl. I was like, no, Megumin is best girl, man. So
And then you said
Aqua's best girl.
Your reasoning was pretty what the fuck. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Well, I love them explosions, man.
Soul, back me up.
What? With what?
Back me up. That Recon's explanation for why he thinks Megumin is best girl was the embodiment of what the fuck.
I wasn't even talking about what the fuck.
I'll back you up on it, Animac. I got you.
The only thing I can say about fucking KonoSuba, because I fell asleep in the second episode, and that's as far as I got on it, is the only what the fuck moment was how he died.
Yes.
That was it. That was a funny what the fuck. Yeah. I
like that. I like that beginning because it's poking fun of, like, look at the anime this season. Obviously came after KonoSuba, but like the whole Knights and Magic and Isekai no Smartphone, like the way they get to that world is so random and stupid. They just like randomly die, and it's like, oh yeah, now you're in a different world. In KonoSuba, they actually make fun of it because he dies in such a stupid way that it's like, yeah, I get this is satire and I enjoy it for what it is, right?
No, here's the thing. In Knights and Magic, they kill off the main character instantly without any explanation. In Isekawa's Smartphone, they barely explain why he died, and he's just so calm, like, yeah, I'm in another world. Well, God, can I please have my smartphone to use? Yeah, thanks. That was it.
I mean, so what the fuck? Why the smartphone even works? Where does it work? Where's the
because God,
where's he getting reception from?
God gave him the reception.
Around here, nigga.
God gave him the reception and everything.
Where your bars coming from?
From God. Everything is from God. The reception.
That's not even what the fuck. That's just bad writing.
Yeah, definitely got Sprint. I'll tell you that.
That's
I barely got bars
great
in my
writing. You see,
got
in ReZero, he had a cell phone that somehow lasted forever, and that didn't have God powers. I don't know. I think that made less sense.
Yo, dog, you just blew my fucking mind. This nigga did have a cell phone. How did he charge that bitch? Hold up. No.
I just want to point out
he used the ice, the bowl, the ice, and the watermelon. That's it.
I just want to point out that this clear gaping plot hole was pointed out by a guy who says he loves ReZero for some reason.
I love ReZero. Great show.
Yeah, I like it.
I made a sarcastic trailer on it. I had 5 minutes to fill of crap on ReZero.
Still
You gotta
waiting for
respect
your
somebody who
ALO
can acknowledge
one,
the
man.
flaws of something they love.
That's right.
I'm
I
still
guess
waiting for your ALO.
I can't acknowledge any flaws in Gurren Lagann, so I guess I have to.
Gurren Lagann didn't
There's
have
also no flaws in
major
Fully
flaws.
Cooley, so I feel you
Although,
on that, but that's just facts.
Kill a
Don't
kill.
even say
I
although
can't believe it.
because I'll get triggered. I'll get reconned. Let's not even do it. I
Yeah, we
see
don't wanna
Laws in the
recon you.
chat. What's up, my man? Laws.
You mentioned the potato chip scene before.
Yep.
Can you please watch JoJo's? Please?
Speaking of JoJo's,
Oh,
all right, let's get
God.
into some JoJo's what the fuck moments, because I've been
Yes.
watching part 3 Stardust Crusaders. I
You're
saw
not
parts
even
1
in Diamond is Unbreakable yet.
Listen here, my nigga. First
Oh
of all,
my goodness.
we only up to Diamond is Unbreakable, so I ain't even that far behind. We've only got 4 parts animated. I don't read the manga because I don't read scans, and we only up to part 3. But anyway, speaking of some JoJo's, right? So I'm almost done with part 3. I'm on like
Did
episode
you get
30.
to the Hell to You guy? The Hell
Yeah,
to
I'm
You.
past it. I'm on like episode
That
39.
was the greatest
But-
moment.
The first
In
one of the
JoJo.
first moments in this series, or at least in part 3, that like made me go, "What the fuck?" was Kakyoin. He gets possessed or something. I forget exactly how it went down. Like it was either a body double or a possession or whatever it was. But the scene where he's like licking the cherry and shit and like bouncing it on his tongue and like doing all these like tricks and shit. That shit. I'm just like, yo, what the fuck is this show, man? Like and there's so many other moments in the series. Like, I feel like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure at times goes out of its way to just be obviously as bizarre as fucking possible.
And
And,
I
like,
love the hell
like
out of it.
it literally puts time and effort into going out of its way to just be as weird and as like off-putting and disgusting sometimes as possible. You got like eyeballs melting into people's mouths, and then you got the scene where
I
like,
love when those two guys wanted to, Avdol and Polnareff wanted to bond by pissing in the tube in the guy's mouth.
right, that's another one. And then
That was
and Polnareff
brilliant.
was like, "Hey, are you the same Abdul, my guy? You usually wouldn't do something this perverse." And they're just like laughing it up while like pissing down the dude's mouth. And I'm just like, "Oh, well, this
I
is happening.
love
This is a
that.
thing."
Or when they fed the baby the thing.
Yeah, like mixed it up into the baby food. Actually, I really did like those couple episodes though, because Death 13, like that stand, I thought that was really cool. I like the whole world and the whole lolly ho, like that shit was funny. That cracked me up every time. But JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, its title speaks volumes. That shit is bizarre.
Have you seen JoJo's?
No, it looked too gay for me, man.
You haven't either. You're the one guy that I'm counting on to see everything.
Now here's the thing that I can say. I definitely get why you get that vibe. Gay is not the word I would use to describe it.
And the way they pose and shit.
Poses are amazing too.
Yeah. Like I'm absolutely fabulous, you know.
Yeah, poses actually aren't that prominent after like the first two.
Lelouch is fabulous.
Lelouch is fabulous as fuck.
Lelouch has like 8 knuckles on each finger, and he twists them on his face.
Yeah, like that. There's nothing wrong with that.
Where his hand covers like his entire face.
Yeah,
you know what I'm talking about.
I was gonna watch JoJo sometime in the future, but Nux, during your SAO one, you put a fucking video clip of some random guy. I don't know what the fuck his name is. Putting a hand on a fucking hot dog.
And no one is here to share the awesomeness of Diamond is Unbreakable.
After watching that, I was like, hell no, I'm not watching JoJo after that.
That guy is probably in the 5 best villains anime has ever made.
Is it
JoJo's for Recon? You ruined JoJo's Bizarre Adventure for Recon, Knox.
Listen.
I just don't want to watch it after all what they've been talking about. It sounds so bad. It just in my head, it's all going right now.
Yo, to me.
Okay, so the arguments I'm having with you at this point are: I'm saying it's good and I have seen it. You're saying it's not that great and you haven't seen it.
Who, me?
Got a point.
Well, just all the talking that you guys are doing about the show and all the spoilers, it just sounds disgusting in my head, and I don't really want to watch it.
It definitely has some really disgusting moments, but it's an acquired taste, and I think the more you watch, the better it gets, and you just get to a point where like I can't stop watching. It's just getting better.
100%. In the beginning, it seems weird, and like the character design and the way they speak, it's all just. But at the end,
one thing that's really engaging for me,
the halfway point. You're waiting for every episode.
It's like 4
I think it has a really unique style to it.
It has like 4 seasons. It's quite a lot.
Yeah. Well, seasons 1 and 2 are kind of like, or parts 1 and 2, they're kind of combined as like one thing, and then you have part 3, which is like 2 seasons of itself because it has like a total of 48 episodes, and part 4 I think is 39 episodes.
Jesus Christ, that's a lot of episodes. Overall, it's like.
I mean, it's not like One Piece and Naruto or some shit. Like
it's
you
like
can do that.
100 episodes, man.
Listen, you can do that shit in like 2-3 weeks. It's like and no sweat.
Just me. I've watched Fairy Tail.
Come on. Anime fans, we are professional binge watchers. 100 episodes is nothing. We do that in our sleep.
I've watched over 200 episodes of Fairy Tail.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that.
And I'm a huge fan of Fairy Tail, but I still haven't watched Dragon Cry though, because I can't find the movie anywhere.
Anyway, I do think that you should be open-minded with anime, because some stuff that looks really, really weird, and it's like, what the hell, ends up being very cool and funny, in my opinion. Fooly Cooly 2 is an example of it's like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
with this anime, but then there's a lot to that. It's a lot.
Hashtag facts. But
by the way, Luna mentioned the heart scene from Kill la Kill, which I get it. However, to me, the mom scene was the biggest what the fuck moment, bar none, of Kill la Kill.
Now I remember the funny this heart you speak of.
I think it's when you see that like her heart is all made up of like completely taken over by the fibers, the alien fibers.
Oh.
What about Parasite? I don't know if you guys watched it.
Parasite?
Another one of my favorites.
Parasite, it's the guy who gets possessed by this fucking virus in his body, and all of his body can turn into like some weapons.
It's only his right arm.
Like it's so bloody, it's so good, but it is what the fuck.
Yeah, no, I think the best what the fuck moment in Parasite was in the manga. You know when the hand was interested in how they reproduce?
Oh yeah.
And he's there with the girl. Basically, his hand by itself, when she looks away, he looks around to his hand, and his hand's turned into a giant dick. And he's like, what the fuck? He looks, he turns around, and she turns around, and then he looks back at his hand, and his hand's back to normal. Yeah, I mean, but yeah, that was the what the fuck one. But that was in the manga though. That's in the manga. So
did
they
not happen
censored
in
it
the
innit,
anime,
for the
though?
anime. No, they
Oh,
censored.
shit, that's-
Anime is always censored. So yeah.
Yeah, that's why Soul loves
So-
his manga. But
Did they change what he turned into, or did they just like block it out, or like how they handle it? Because now I'm curious.
I've been telling Soul for a while he should open a YouTube and do manga reviews.
Yeah. At some point I will. At some point I will. All right, and do the comparisons. I'll do the
Yeah.
comparisons, like
That's a
comparisons
good
of
idea.
anime to manga, so you can see differences. Because there's a lot of differences. Like with Elfen Lied. Elfen Lied, there's a whole other personality to Lucy, which you are not seeing. She's actually got 3 personalities in her. I mean, there's the Lucy that we know. There's the new, the innocent version that she used, but then there's the evil version that's inside her. Yeah, I mean,
Well, this is news to me.
That's interesting.
I haven't read the manga, so I've seen the anime.
and the ending's completely different. She like, it's basically a big attack comes. She ends up using her powers so much, like to first save the guy's life, Coulter, because he gets shot. So she uses her powers first to save his life. Then after all these missiles are coming, because they're just looking to kill Lucy, they don't care who's there. So she's then using all her powers, and the evil side starts taking over. So she's looking now to like destroy the world. Those invisible hands going everywhere, taking out buildings, planes, everything. And then eventually, when like the army move in on her, all her body's like melted away, and her body just kind of like hovering midair with half her face missing and stuff. She looked really messed
All
up.
right, I'll catch you guys later. I have to go.
All right, Nux, thank you for joining us.
You take it easy.
I'll be waiting for your ALO video though. Remember.
Pleasure to meet you, Lotus. Recon, of course. Pleasure.
And we'll be in touch afterwards for all our awesome collabs, Nux.
Yes. Working on it.
Yeah, and Nux, his link is in the description. Who has a YouTube channel. One day Soul will as well, I'm sure. And yes, Soul, thank you for telling me not to read the fucking Elfen Lied manga, because that sounds terrible. And the
anime, thank you so much for having me.
My pleasure, my friend. My pleasure.
All right. I'll see
you next time.
Bye.
I love you, Nux.
Okay,
yeah,
well, some other
same here.
moments. Oh, something else. Oh, yes. Yes. The High School of the Dead moment when the main guy is carrying that little girl on his shoulders.
And she pisses down his back.
Oh, she pisses.
Yeah.
And he's like, it's cool.
He's like, nah, don't worry about it. You're doing fine, sweetie.
Yeah, no problem.
just whatever you do, just don't make us fall over this edge, all right? Because if you do, we're gonna fucking die.
That was a good that was a good moment though. That weren't like I mean, that just made it like hit home, like she is gonna be that fucking scared.
That shit just added to the tension.
Yeah, and then you're gonna be that scared yourself that you're just not gonna think about it. You're not even gonna be bothered. You know what I mean? I don't care. Piss in my hair if you have to. So I'm gonna make it out of it. That's it.
Look. Piss as much as you need to. We're gonna make it out of here alive, though. Okay. Let's keep it going.
Oh shit! Yeah, the other one in that as well was I think the first episode where there's the 2 girls running. They're friends. They're like, oh, we could be friends forever, yeah. And then one of them gets grabbed by the leg.
Yeah.
Pushes her down the stairs. And I was
she
like,
betrayed her. She betrayed her.
Bitch.
Yeah, the betrayal.
Raggedy bitch.
We're gonna be friends forever.
Like, you two-faced asshole. It's funny how fast your friends switch up on you. Oh my god. Hashtag you're sorry.
Well, here's the thing that they say: you gotta do what you gotta do to survive. That's what you gotta do.
Yo, but she switched up on her so fast, bro.
Yeah,
so fast.
Yeah.
Makes you think about life, man. Makes you reevaluate shit. It's like, which of my friends will turn on me? I don't know.
That's wild. High School of the Dead had a few what the fuck moments. More I think about it. I'm about due for a rewatch of High School of the Dead.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it's only like 12 episodes, right? Like, they never made more, which sucks.
And unfortunately, they never will. Rest in peace to Daisuke Sato. He passed away this year.
No, I mean, they could do more because there's still more of the manga out there. Because eventually,
well, I've got the manga, and it's only like an extra volume or so, which
Yeah.
at most they could give us like 3 or 4
OVA.
episodes if they really stretched
OVA.
it. I mean, yeah, you could do that.
No, they could have done it in the beginning, but the reason why it didn't continue is because at that time an earthquake happened near the company's place, so the work was like corrupted and all this stuff, so they couldn't do it a second season, so that's why. And now we know that the director of High School of the Dead has died, so I don't think an OVA or a second season is going to happen anytime soon. So
I don't think we'll ever get
but
any more High School of the Dead content, unfortunately.
Well, no, I mean they could do that because I mean, look, we've still got content for Astro Boy, and I'm pretty sure the creator's dead.
Oh yeah, Osamu Tezuka. I mean, yeah, he's long, but it's different though. Where this is like an incomplete work that was like there was supposed to be more, and it was on indefinite hiatus, and now it'll never come back because he passed away. I think it's a different situation. Whereas this is something like people. I don't even know how I would explain the way I see it in my head, but it's just different to me because Osamu Tezuka, it's more like a respect thing where people want to carry on the legacy, whereas this, it's more like people want it more for their own selfish reasoning as opposed to like let's continue on his work or something like that. At least that's the way I kind of see it.
yeah.
Okay.
I want more High School of the Dead as much as anybody, but I just don't see it happening. But if it does happen, I'd definitely support that shit 110%. I got the Blu-ray, I got the OVA, I got the 7 volumes of the manga that we only ever got. I mean, I'm a huge fan.
Does the manga continue, right? Does the manga continue?
Just a little bit. It's just a few more chapters.
Anime, yeah.
Huh.
Like the fat guy, he ends up meeting a girl that he likes, who's a policewoman.
Oh, okay. Is his name Gokto, I think. Is it?
Something like that.
I forgot his name. Shit.
I don't know.
I
would like to see a continuation, but I don't know if it's actually going to happen. But guys, don't forget that if you like Rant, Café, and Matrix boobs, leave a like on this video to let us know. Also, Ryan mentioned, and I saw other people mentioning as well, Alchemist as a what the fuck moment.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what?
The
Nina
little girl.
Tucker. Nina.
Oh, right.
I have not
The
watched
dog.
Fullmetal.
Yeah, about that.
Yeah.
Why you do this?
That was not one of those cool what the fucks. I was like, what the fuck?
I haven't
It
even
took me a
watched
second to remember
Fullmetal
that one because I'd forgotten what the girl's name was, but
Yeah.
yeah, about that.
Yeah,
Edward.
I think it was also what the fuck of then coming to the realization that he had done this chimera experiment thing with his wife previous as well.
Yeah,
I mean,
his
done it
whole
to his
character
wife,
is just like,
and he's
dude,
done
what
it to
the
his
fuck
daughter.
is wrong with you?
Yeah, his whole character is like he starts off as looking like such a normal dude, nice dude.
It's like, oh, what a nice, loving
bro.
father.
Hmm.
Little
about,
do you know.
How
Little do you know.
about Edo Manga Sensei?
No,
Huh?
I have
Yeah.
not seen Manga Sensei.
Yeah, Manga Sensei, I've heard of it, and I've heard of the what the fuck scene.
Is that girl? I think her name was.
Interested in seeing it.
I think her name is Megumi. She comes into his door and she said, "I love dicks."
Oh,
She says that.
jotting
literally,
down
"Hey,
Manga
hey,
Sensei on my
Oni-chan,
list
I
of
like
series to
dicks."
watch.
I was like, "What? What did I just hear? Why does she like dicks?"
Oh wait, I
don't
think
know.
I actually saw a which I didn't even know it was from Arrow Manga because I haven't read it or watched it myself. But I saw an image on Twitter of like someone like screenshot one of the scans or something. And it's like it has that page, and it's like, yeah, all girls my age love dick. And I was like, whoa, what? Wait a minute, huh? What the fuck? You're like 12.
You know what I thought was a crazy what the fuck moment? It wasn't an anime, but like recently when the creator of Yuri on Ice announced that Anya and Victor are gonna end up getting married, like I thought I was like, what the fuck? But
I wasn't even aware of that, but I guess that's because I just can't be asked to be interested in anything Yuri on Ice related.
Season 2. I really want a season 2 of Yuri on Ice.
Oof, you can keep that season 2.
I'm such a big fan.
You
of
can
this series.
keep that season 2.
It wasn't really announced, or was it?
There.
Yeah, it's not announced, but I would love to have a season 2 of Yuri on Ice because I don't know why I'm such a fanboy of it.
I would say, what do you like so much about it? Because to me, that was a really, really mediocre to subpar series, and I feel like it.
I just love the relationship between the characters, especially Victor and Yuri. I mean, throughout the entire series, it was so well done. I just want to say, I love you to the author. He wrote the entire thing so well. Love the relationship between the characters.
I don't know, man. You're a character, Recon. You're quite the character.
Yeah. Everybody knows that I am a true ecchi harem king. Because I like.
Yeah,
I
I
like
know, but
ecchi
that's the
and
thing.
harem.
You like insane ecchi harem anime, and then you like homoerotic ice skating, and then you like fairy tale. I don't know.
You've got an interesting palette there, my guy.
yeah.
But it's
I mean,
good. It's good to have someone like that.
I don't like one genre. I like tons of genres, but my most one is ecchi harem. But I would say Boku no Pico as well. It's a what the fuck, you know.
Oh, we don't talk about that
Well,
one.
obviously, I mean that's like.
We let that one fester in the corner over there where it belongs.
Yeah, we're not gonna talk about like Boku no Pico or like hentai. If we were talking about like hentai, what the fuck moments, I'm sure we wouldn't know because none of us watch hentai, right, guys?
Right.
I don't watch it as well. I mean,
No,
Yo,
the guy who watches every ecchi ever,
except
the
for
ecchier the
hentai.
better, just doesn't go for hentai.
I just watch
That's
normal
where he draws
ecchi.
the line, you know. It's just going too
Yeah,
far.
that's just crazy, man.
No, I just watch normal
Crazy.
ecchi. I mean, I like Hajime no Ga. That's almost a hentai, but it's good. So yeah.
Yeah, Sharia says Code Geass season 3 announcement was what the fuck last November. Yeah, that was definitely.
Hey, you not lying. That shit threw me for a fucking loop. Because that's one of those series. Because obviously we all have plenty of anime that we've seen that only ever got one season or maybe even 2 seasons. You're like, oh, I just wish there was more. Code Geass is not one of those series. I fucking love Code Geass, but that ending was perfect. So when that season 3 got announced, I was like, no. What?
That would be like
why?
I would compare it to like Cowboy Bebop or like Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood getting another season. Like that would
Right.
be
You'd be like,
that
no,
kind of
nigga,
crazy.
their story's done. Wait, what are you doing here? I thought we already concluded. It was finished. What you doing? Hey, yo, fam, what you doing over there?
Yeah, definitely a what the fuck moment, guys. Definitely.
Yeah, there was
Any other good ones that we're missing? Because I feel like we're gonna end up being like, man, we missed some good ones.
Yeah, no, there was one a news article one that came out. I posted it on Discord. Boku no Kanojo ga Majeme Suguru Shoujo Bitch Naken. My girlfriend is a faithful virgin bitch. That's getting a TV anime.
Wait, is it the new one? New one?
When I saw that title, I was like,
I beg your pardon. You wanna reiterate that one for me, pal?
Wait,
the title is My Girlfriend is a Faithful Virgin Bitch.
All right, cool. Just wanted to make sure I heard you right the first time. Okay.
So is
Jot this one down in the notepad.
So is it the cover with the girl with the white hair? Is that the one? With the
Yes,
new
that's
one?
the one.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm actually looking forward to that a lot.
Yes.
I bet you are.
Have you read the manga, Soul?
Please. No, I haven't. No, it's just I saw that there, so I thought, wow, surprise.
I need to check it out.
I've never imagined there would be any kind of anime coming out.
All right, now just based off the title alone, I gotta check this shit out because what the fuck's really going on here?
Another thing is in Attack on Titan, there's a lot of like crazy looking Titans that are kind of like what the fuck, like that one Berserk Titan, like it's just like running like a maniac. But also the whole, and by the way, if you haven't seen season 2 yet of Attack on Titan, what are you waiting for? It's not my fault, okay, if you get spoiled. But the scene with Reiner and Bertolt just casually telling Eren, oh, by the way, Eren.
Yeah, just like casually letting that shit fly. Like, oh, nigga, that's a huge reveal. Nigga, what you doing? What the fuck?
No, I know. By that time, I didn't read the manga. And I was watching, like, but now I've read the whole manga. I couldn't wait anymore. But, like, at that time, I didn't. And when that was dropped, and it was, like, so casual, like, what the fuck did he just say?
Right, and it was like in such normal conversations, like you almost might have missed it if you weren't really paying attention. You're like, hold, did this nigga just? Oh, let me skip back 10 seconds, nigga. Did you say you're the fucking Titan? Huh?
No, yeah, I know. And a guy did miss it, and his name is Anime Recon. Yeah, because Recon missed it in his live reaction at first, which is understandable. But then people were hating on him that he missed it, like in the comments and shit.
Yeah, I mean, people in the live reaction community are sometimes they get pissed off. I mean, when you make one mistake, one simple mistake, like some sort of a review,
that's YouTube in general.
They just get so pissed. They leave like fucking, I don't know, 100 to 200 dislikes. I mean, it happened to Animac as well. Once he said at the end to Eren, transform. I've seen like on this video get over 100 dislikes. I was like, really? The community is so shit these days, man.
No, yeah, reaction shit is just whack because like people watch reaction videos only to have people say that like get the same reactions that they would get, And if people have different reactions, they're like, "You're a fucking idiot." It's like, what a stupid.
Like they have no fucking respect at all. They have no respect.
It's time to start my live reaction channel where I react slowly to the polar opposite of what the popular reaction is.
Oh man,
just to
do it. You will get so many dislikes.
I don't give a fuck about the dislikes.
I don't get many
I'm in it for these views. You feel me?
I mean,
you're just like Asuna tentacle scene. Perfect.
A-okay.
Perfect timing. Perfect. You know, the right thing at the right time, man. Loved it. Opened my eyes.
I just watched like Death Note and Fullmetal, and I'm just like hating it the entire time. Like, it was so fucking shit. It's horrible art animation. Like, who the fuck wrote this shit?
The problem
Lom King says he does reactions. Good luck to you, my man. Good luck to you.
You don't get dislikes.
I'm done with that shit. Only reactions for fun, like, you know, Code Geass stuff, just kind of chatting with you. I'm not doing any fucking reactions, like reaction channel stuff. Fuck that shit.
I do reactions for fun, just to express my opinion. But when I do reactions to like series that are less known, like the newest ones that are currently airing, not like the sequels and all this stuff, I do tend to get some good, you know, feedback and likes also. But when I react to well-known series like super series like Attack on Titan, Boku no Hero, is like, hey, you missed this. Hey, what the fuck is this? Like, hey, you suck. Hey, where the fuck is the video, man? We can't see shit on YouTube. It pisses me off. It pisses me off. You will not believe
video, man.
You will not believe.
Like, why do you want to see the screen? If you want to watch the episode, just watch the episode. Or are you watching a reaction?
It pisses me off.
Oh man, yeah.
Did any of you guys see Black Lagoon?
Yes.
Another what the fuck moment I'd say is Roberta when she turns up as a maid in the bar, like full of all those gangsters and everything, and she basically just takes everyone out and starts chasing after the car like she's freaking
like a fucking savage.
You know what I mean?
I don't know. To me, that wasn't what the fuck. To me, the what the fuck was those twins, those Romanian twins,
the vampire twins.
That was one of the creepiest shit things I've ever seen in anime. I was like,
weren't they both boys?
We don't know. They were switching. They were switching genders and like kissing.
Yeah,
it was so fucked. It was so what the fuck.
Because I thought they were both boys, and then just one of them decides to pose as a girl, and then they'll just swap.
We don't know. They just swap. Like, we don't know what their actual gender is. We have no idea. And it's so creepy. It's so fun.
Hey, man, it's 2017. They're gender fluid. Okay?
Yeah, it was just, what the fuck?
They're gender fluid preteen murderer vampire twins.
I don't see an issue.
They were taken out in style, though. I did like the way Balakai took them out. Kind of stylish. Kind of sweet in a way as well. Well, she sat with them on the bench, you know, like she's basically giving them a hug, and then they're just sniped from distance while they're in her arms.
Everything about the twins was so what the fuck, man. Everything about that was so.
With Kiss Excess, you mean?
Oh.
There's no twins in Kiss Excess.
I mean, no, I mean Kiss Excess, the two sisters, and the stuff that they do to the guy. Right? I'm pretty sure that's what the fuck. With the body pillow, the chocolate stick, and all this stuff. I mean, don't you guys think so as well?
I am a man of culture, so I don't watch such filth. Never seen Kiss Exist, and I don't.
You should watch it. It's a guilty pleasure, but it could be enjoyable. It could be enjoyable.
I don't know. I'm a pretty open-minded guy. Not sure it's my cup of tea.
It's not hentai, Lotus, so don't worry about it.
By the way, a really angry what the fuck moment was the ending of Iron-Blooded Orphans. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to.
Oh. Yeah. I don't really want to talk about it. It pissed me off as well.
Oh, it pissed me off so much. I don't even want to I want to forget that. Like, I want to black that shit out like Lotus, like you do those. Man. Oh wow! Like, I love that show until the ending, and then I was just like, what the?
Did Iron-Blooded Orphans have a manga by any chance?
No, I don't think so. Also, speaking of terrible endings, How I Met Your Mother, terrible ending. But not.
I'm saying, wait, is there also an anime called How I Met Your Mother? Because I I'm not hit.
The ending ruined everything for me.
No, the anime Densetsu no Yusha no Densetsu, the Legend of the Legendary Heroes. Oh my god, that was terrible. The way that ended, it was like the story had just started. Yeah, I mean, it's like they just started building up setup for what's going on, and then next thing you know, it ends. Literally, you're just getting to know the characters. Like one thing happens with the main character and the antagonist, you know, to like kind of get their fight like realized, you know, just started. There's another character who's then setting up an alliance to assist the main character, and then it ends. That's it. That's all you get. And it was like, where's the rest of it? Where the hell is the rest of it? But it's terrible. It was terrible.
Yeah, another similar situation is with School Rumble, the ending of School Rumble, where nothing is resolved. It's just such a terrible ending that it's just like, you love the characters, it's hilarious throughout. The journey is great, but then they get to the point and it's like, oh, why?
Yeah, I hate that.
It's so hot here in Germany, guys.
That's how Shigarui was kind of like that as well. As much as it was good, the ending sucked because you got the two like main characters, well, the antagonist and, you know, the protagonist. You see them there, how they are in their state, like in the future now, because the whole story is told in their past, and they're there squaring off for a final fight. But then you never see that fight. That fight never happens. You see them there, ready to square off. Then you jump back and you learn their story. So then you think, okay, after we're going to go back and we're going to see how the fight ends. Nope, it just ends. That's it. It just ends. And you're like, wait.
It's a wrap. You thought there was more?
Mike Reed asks if the manga of School Rumble has a different ending. No, I don't think. I think it has the same ending. It's just that the manga went on for longer. So what the anime did, they should have had 3 seasons to cover everything, but they had 2. Then they kind of skipped to an OVA, which was the ending. So you didn't see all the development of season 3 that should have been happening. However, the ending was still shit, unfortunately. So yeah, yeah.
Any what the fuck moments on maybe High School DxD?
I haven't seen it. Like, I've seen a few episodes and I was like, yeah.
I also have not seen it. That seems like something I might actually like.
It's
probably right
DxD.
up my alley with the comedy.
You gotta watch DxD, guys. Come on.
Anime Mouse says that when AnimeUproar went from 13K subs to 45K subs in less than 2 months, that was a what the fuck moment.
Yeah, that was what the fuck if I've ever seen it. I was like, yo, slow down. Let me catch up, nigga.
Yeah, I agree, but hey, not complaining. Thanks, everyone, for your support. All right, I think we could wrap it up, guys. We've been at it for a while. It's been fun. Like I said, we did not run out of what the fuck moments to talk about whatsoever. They've just been flying all over the place. Before we go, I'll have all you guys introduce yourself, say who you are and what you do. And of course, if you like Rant Café, drop a like to let us know. And you can join us in the Discord server, link in the description if you want to check out all the daily chats that we have, contests, flag contest, writing contest coming up. Very fun. Lotus, to you, my friend.
Alright, so what's good, ladies and gentlemen? The name's Lotus, the kid who never knows best, and you can check me out over on my channel, the Nerd Corner, where I like to do a lot of videos related to anime and manga, whether that be manga tags, manga discussions, haul videos, playing anime-related games like Dragon Ball Xenoverse or the new Naruto Shinobi Striker game when that comes out, and you can definitely catch me on Dragon Ball FighterZ whenever that releases. And yeah, I also do a couple of other, minor things here and there. Like I've got a couple side videos that are a little more artsy and creative that kind of have to do with anime and manga, but they're more of a live action kind of thing that I'm just doing in my own spare time. But yeah, I like to think I had a diverse amount of content on my channel. It's all, for the most part, mostly anime and manga related in some way or another. But yeah, that's what you can find over on my channel.
Yeah, Dragon Ball FighterZ hype.
Hell
I'm
yeah.
actually waiting to play that as well.
Hell yeah. I'm trying to be at EVO next year. Main stage, boy. 2018 World Champion. Catch your boy Lotus out there.
Lotus, we'll follow your progress.
Hell yeah.
Soul, to you, because Recon always has to go last for some reason.
Oh yeah, he always does that. Yeah, okay, all right then. So yeah, hey everyone, yes, Soul, you know me, hentai artist, the doujin artist, working on doing a visual novel, and I'm always on Discord. You'll find me there. When I do eventually have my channel set up properly, I'll probably announce it there anyway in Discord. So if you want to speak with me more, find me there.
Sounds good, my man. You know I always do. Soul helps a lot with the channel on Discord. He's always recommending stuff in our anime and manga recommendations channel. He's always discussing anime theories, shutting people's theories down if they're not well thought out. Shit like that. And also he helps me, he consults with me about like certain scripts and stuff that I know he's really well informed about an anime or a manga. Then I ask him for advice. So yeah, he's always helping out. Thank you, Soul. You're the best.
Welcome.
And now to Anime Recon.
But I'm actually
the man
excited.
with diverse.
I'm actually excited to know more about your visual novel, Soul, because it sounds interesting, but I don't know what it's about. Is it about hentai?
No, it's not. No, it's
okay. That's good. That's good. Well, I can't wait to play it. I might go ahead.
I mean, it's
is it free or paid? Is it free or paid?
Well, I don't know. I guess it'll be free. I guess to get out there. Yeah. So.
All right.
Yeah.
Fair
So have it free, and then like really well drawn women, and be like, and if you wanna get the extra hentai
DLC.
the DLC.
The DLC.
199. Feel me for that season pass, Playboy.
Man,
That's how you pull them in.
Not underestimate how much people would pay for that shit. I'm telling you right now.
No,
Yeah,
all you need is some busty
Okay.
babes on the DLC pack, and you're like, yeah, that's gonna be $9.99, and they'll pay you.
Yeah.
You already know what it is.
With real animations. Yeah. It's just,
Yeah, do not underestimate how much people would pay for that. Like if a Code Geass, the Code Geass creators are like, oh, we'll have a special hentai version of Code Geass scene
Alright, now
that you can buy.
I'm not well versed in the hentai genre, right? It's not really my forte, my cup of tea. But if they want to go ahead and drop some Code Geass shit, I'm gonna need somebody to slide me that link.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man.
For,
People would pay that
research purposes. Because
Yeah.
have you seen C2? Have you seen Colin? Oh my god.
Valletta.
Valera, yeah. Valera, Cornelia. Those are my.
Oh yeah. Cornelia. Oh man. I would.
I like the
Let's
women.
wrap this up.
All right, I'll get on with my outro. Anyways, what up? This is your boy Recon. You know me. I do them reactions seasonal daily for the new anime every season, and I do them quality top 10s AMV style. So check out my channel. Go ahead and subscribe because I don't give a shit. But if you're welcome to join the community, then go ahead.
And he just leaves.
And he left. All right, bounce like a real nigga. I got
This
you. I
guy's
respect it.
insane. I love it.
Drop the mic, like.
He really dropped the mic and walked off stage. I dig it.
He dropped the mic. Find a bear in the chat, man. I haven't seen you in a while.
Hello.
Welcome back.
Did I disconnect?
All right.
I
Thank
thought
you
you did it
everybody,
intentionally.
again for
Oh,
joining
like,
us
aw,
for another
you came
Rant
back.
Cafe. Recon, it's too late. You left. It's over.
Fuck, I disconnected. Shit.
Yeah, no, it was perfect timing. But yeah, guys, thank you for joining us. Everyone in the chat, my guests here. Always a pleasure to hang out with you guys at Rant Cafe. We're back next week. Hopefully every week forever. Until the end of time. Because we will obtain code or, download ourselves digitally or some shit. So we're going to be doing this all the time. But yeah, thanks, guys. Until next time, see ya, Space Cowboys.
I love you all.
Bang.